back to Glory Homemaker. Thank you for stopping by. In this video, I want to show you how to make meat pie at home. So here I have the chopped carrot. I've washed and diced it, and my potatoes, chopped onions, and minced meat. So let's get started. First, let's make the fillings. So in a dry pan, I add in a little vegetable oil. The pan is on medium heat. I add in the chopped onions. So I stir in the onions. We are going to stir fry this for about 5 minutes. So this onions is fried enough. I will introduce the minced meat. I'll cook this minced meat, turn it in till it's no longer pink in color. This minced meat, I bought it in a supermarket. If you have a processor that can blend beef for you, you can do that. But if not, in big supermarkets, you can ask them for minced meat. It's already blended for you. So you have to be stir frying this. You wouldn't want to be eating on raw meat. It has changed color now, but it's still not yet ready. So I'll still stir fry it for another 10 minutes. The meat has cooked well enough. Please make sure you cook your meat properly. It shouldn't be nice or healthy eating on raw meat or not well cooked meat. So I'm going to go ahead and season this. I add in 1 beef seasoning, add in curry powder, thyme leaves, garlic powder, paprika powder, and salt to taste. I stir them in quickly. Add in chopped potatoes, chopped carrots. So I stir this in. So I add in water. Stir it in. So you can add in pepper or any flavor or spice of your choice. I'm not adding in pepper because I'm making this for my children and they don't like their meat pie with pepper. So next, this is 3 tablespoons of flour. I've mixed it in water. So I'll add it in. I want them all to cook at the same pace. So you quickly turn it in. You can use corn flour if you so wish. This flour will help the meat pie to be very moist, the fillings to be very moist. It's not going to be dry on the inside. When you're baking it, it's going to make it very moist. I'm going to cover this to cook for 10 minutes. Then we'll get back to it. This is 10 minutes later and it's boiling so beautifully well. At this point, you can taste for your salt and seasoning to know if you need to adjust it. So I'll allow mine to cook a little bit because I want the potatoes and the carrots to be more tender. My fillings are cooked well enough. So I'm going to take it off the heat and transfer it into another plate to cool down completely. So to prepare the dough, I have 1 kilo of flour here. It's important you sieve your flour. It will break in the molecules and it will help the butter to mix in properly. So I add in a teaspoon of baking powder. Add in a little salt. With a spoon, I mix to distribute evenly. So I've washed my hands. I'm going to work on this dough, this butter. I'm going to mix it in till it turns like breadcrumbs. You have to mix it in till it's getting to like breadcrumbs. Please note that you have to use margarine for this, or the butter that is made for baking or cooking. This is what it should look like when you're through turning in the butter and the flour, like breadcrumbs or blended egusi. At this point, I gently add in water. I cannot tell you the amount of water to add. You just have to be adding gently and mixing it in. So you have to mix it into this point where it's no longer sticking to your fingers. But please don't over knead it. In fact, you don't even need to knead it. Just fold it in. So I'll get it into a certain shape. I divide it into two. I'll wrap it in a fin. So I'll place it in the fridge for 30 minutes. In case if you don't have a fridge, you can cover it with a pot cover in the bowl where you mix the dough and set it aside for 30 minutes. So I crack in one egg. I beat it in nicely. I set it aside. The dough is out from the fridge. I sprinkle in some flour on my work surface. So I cut this. If you observe, it's a little bit softer than before. I apply flour to my rolling pin. So I'm working on this. Make it in such a way I'll get like a round figure. Spread it out on all sides. If you have dumpling, you can use dumpling to cut out. In case if you don't have dumpling, you can use your cover of pot or any sharp round plate. Make a mark like this. Separate the excess. Add in your cooled filling. Apply egg wash round the edges. It will help in sealing it better. So you fold this way. Use your hand and seal it. Seal it further with the fork. So lift it up gently, then set it aside. So if you have this, you spread out the dough with the rolling pin and you place it right inside. Add your filling in the middle, not too much so that it doesn't burst open. Apply egg around the edges. Then you cover, just like this, cover in tightly. Discard the excess. And here we are. That's done the work the fork will have done for you. You transfer it to the oven tray. So what do I do with this little leftover? I roll it out. Well, it's too small for the dumpling or for the pot cover. So I add in just a little filling. The shape will be different from the others in case if you see it. Rub the eggs. Then I cover it. See how cute it is? Very cute. Seal it with my fingers and use the fork to secure it further. So cute for my little son. He'll like it. So the leftover from the fillings, you can save this in the freezer for as long as you want. Save it in a plastic plate. So here they are in my oven tray. With the fork, I make some openings so that they don't burst while baking. So can you tell the ones I did with the dumpling and the one I did with the pot cover? Now the final process is to give it an egg wash. It will make it coming out from the oven golden in color and very appealing to the eyes. They're ready to go into the oven now. I've been preheating my oven for 10 minutes now. So I'm placing this in the middle rack. And I'm baking at 150 for 30 minutes. So my meat pie are ready from the oven. The meat pies are ready now. They are well cooled. So you can see it's well cooked on the inside and yummy and juicy on the inside. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel to support me. You can also like and share this video. Someone might be needing it. Thank you very much and see you in my next video.